Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. There we go. All right, and we're back with another episode of the Lakers Fast Break podcast. Sorry about that, everyone. I got my electronics mixed up there, but it's Gerald Glassford. Thanks so much again for watching this. Truly appreciated. Join us for all the stuff that we do. No, it was me. It was me. I just had to reset the old wireless headset. So there you go. Everything's all good. It is Gerald Glassford. Thanks so much again for watching us. We truly appreciate you doing so. Pop Culture Cosmos has the latest episode has dropped wherever you get your podcasts. And we're back, JSJ. Absolutely, indeed. Inside Sports Fantasy Football. That's coming up later this week with Joe Soro and Chris Ardieri. Go ahead and get that wherever you get your podcasts. And also, big shout out to our friends, starting with Stone Hansen, who was on yesterday at report_court on Twitter. And also check out his brand new Blue Sky account as well. Of course, the legend, he's always great when he comes on here. Go ahead and check out what he's doing. Alfred Esmond as well on Twitter. Of course, also giving a big shout out to the Lakerholics crew, Laker Tom, Jamie Sweet, L. Rob, and Michael Heinrich. Go ahead and catch them today at Lakerholics.com. Also as well, give a big shout out to Empire Jeff TV, covering the Lakers and the Dodgers. Also as well, Lakers in 5. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Yo! Also as well, John McCalian channel. All these great channels. But make sure you go ahead and like and support those guys. Plus, also like and subscribe to us today. We're just short of 1,900 subscribers. So go ahead and make sure you hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell, hit the like, all that good stuff. So you can go ahead and be a part of what we're doing and become a member today. One of over 60 members. Much appreciated. I am still trying to add all the people that have become members as of late. So we are going to give you a shout out. Don't worry. Never fear. We love you. And also as well, you get emojis, badges, inside information. I send videos, some videos of mine, whether it's the Cosmos or otherwise. They're first on occasion. Also as well, articles, reviews. I put out a lot of stuff, plus give you guys a heads up when we're going live right here at the Lakers Fast Break Podcast. Well, there's the Lakers and Grizzlies coming to you right now in just a few moments. Go ahead and hop over at 7 o'clock at playback.tv/Lakers Fast Break. We'll be there live. I will have it turned on for everyone as far as this is concerned. All the VIPs will be able to see it. And if you are or interested, be part of the chat, I'll leave the chat up for you. I will not be there, unfortunately. I could be back and watching on hopefully on the way on mobile. But yes, I will hopefully have Joe there. We'll hopefully have some of the guys there watching the Memphis game tonight against Memphis. And then hopefully I'll be back in time for the post game. But we will have a post game and also a nightcap as well. Rough Artist says, I think I could beat Bronny in Black Ops 6. He's slacking with his basketball hobbies. Yeah, I know. Rough Artist. I have played Block 6 so far. I have enjoyed my time in Black Ops 6 as far as the campaign. I no longer aspire to go ahead and get destroyed in the multiplayer. I just will say that. I could dip my toes in there, but after getting killed a couple times, it's just like out I go. I remember my days fondly playing Modern Warfare on the multiplayer. That was truly a fun time. And I think Modern Warfare 2, a couple of the other Call of Duties early on in the series, but I also like the war mode in Call of Duty 3. I remember that one as well. So yes, absolutely. Yeah, love to have you here. Truly appreciate it. Slow-Mo 96, he says he loves this channel, no bias. And he also reads all the comments. I read as many as I can, Slow-Mo, as soon as I can, especially if they're pertinent to the conversation or if they're good questions, Slow-Mo. Sometimes it takes me a little bit of a second to try and discern whether or not you're talking to us or you're talking to someone else in the chat. So we just try to keep it going, keep it flowing as best I can, as best we can right here at the Lakers Fast Break. But yes, Rough Artist, I'm rooting for you against Bronny. Yay! A subscriber! Yay! A subscriber! Thank you so much, Vandersea. We're almost to 1,900 subscribers, and it's because of your help we're doing so. So it is very much appreciated right here at the Lakers Fast Break. But the Lakers tonight, they got some bad news. Tuesday at practice, unfortunately, Jackson Hayes suffered a high ankle sprain. So he is going to be out for 1 to 2 weeks. He is in a walking boot at this point in time. Almost that Canadian, like boot, boot, boot. But yes, he is in a walking boot at this point in time. So he is going to be out to 1, maybe 2 weeks. But truly appreciate it. Thank you so much. There you go, Reg Dog. Yes, absolutely love having you here. Absolutely. Everybody else there, just love to appreciate the love and support. Please join us as well for more love and support, hopefully with Joe at playback.tv/Lakers Fast Break. And then we'll all be back. I'm hoping to be back in time for the post game right here at the Lakers Fast Break podcast. But yes, no Jackson Hayes tonight. The other minor tidbit of news, and then I'm going to go ahead slow mo. I'll get your comment here in a second. The unfortunate, it's still the Lakers are in the second tax apron, but that shrunk as far as the gap between the second tax apron and where the Lakers are at are a little bit closer as the Lakers inch closer to the second tax apron, finding out that they have to pay for Jordan Goodwin's $15,000, I believe, was the guarantee for training camp. And I know he got injured during training camp, so there was a $15,000 retainer of some type that they have to dish out. So that gets them to $30,000 right there against the cap. So, and remember, when you guys do your trades out there, your mock trades, your anything like that, the Lakers cannot take one more dollar more than they take in. They can still aggregate, 2 more players, throw in draft picks, things of that nature. But when you guys do your trade out there, please note, because they are up against the second tax apron, they cannot take in one more dollar than they dish out in a trade. So, and then, like we talked about on yesterday's episode, if there is a player like Walker Kessler who didn't sign any contracts during the offseason, he is eligible to be traded right now. But I know that a lot of teams are looking to go ahead and start making trades or start talking trades around December 15th when more players get freed up that sign deals over the summer, and we'll go from there. But yes, just wanted to give you guys a heads up that the Lakers are even closer to that magical second tax apron that's, in some ways financial death to a lot of teams out there. You better win. If you are on the second tax apron, you had better be a team that's ready to win a championship. Phoenix, that didn't look so good last year, but they're looking a lot better this year. And Boston, they're heavily into it. They went all in, and they're going to pay the taxes. And of course, for Boston, has worked out. But yeah, there you go. JSJ said AD is going to play 40 minutes. We'll see. Christian Coloco, according to JJ Redick, has been talked about getting an increased role tonight. So look for increased minutes for Christian Coloco, which should make Laker Tom happy, who has anointed him the next great center for the Lakers. Actually, if I remember correctly, because he did say that on, I think, our show. And he's also said that on Lakerholics.com. So you could take that for whatever it's worth. But yes, you will see more Christian Coloco, and you may see more small lineups as well. Slow-mo says they don't have a center right now. Maybe they will play LeBron at center. We will see more small ball. I would have a feeling, depending on the time of the game, Slow-mo, that they will go ahead and be able to focus on the small ball as opposed to trusting Christian Coloco in those minutes. Slow-mo also said, Gerald, again, another center got hospital. This team needs a robot foot. As much as we've got injuries, I would rather be ours than, let's say, Philadelphia, or let's say New Orleans. Even Memphis tonight has got 2 of their top players out, with Ja and Desmond Bane both out tonight. D'Angelo Russell is back from an illness. He was questionable, but he is available for tonight's game as well. Rough Artist says, I'm surprised myself in multiplayer. I'm keeping up with the kids. I had to dust off the rust, but so far, you go at it, my friend. You go at it. Multiplayer gaming has been something I've always enjoyed in the past. I know that if you get a chance to check out some of the comments, there's a video on Pop Culture Cosmos, so the Super BS Gamescast, where I was talking with my co-host Josh Peterson about the 20th anniversary of Halo 2. I know you see Halo 3 behind me with Master Chief, but Halo 2 was probably the definitive multiplayer experience of the early 2000s and mid 2000s. And yeah, just absolutely had a blast for years on Halo 2, trying to get my ranking up there as best I could. So yeah, definitely some good times indeed. Darren says, I wish Q would get some run. Yeah, Quincy Olivari looking good at the G League level. Would like to see him get a little bit of rub, but with so many guards out there like the Gabe Vincents, Dalton Connects, Max Christie's, that I guess we would say JJ wants to rely on more. Quincy, it's going to take a little bit of time before Quincy gets in the rotation. I think another injury might have to happen before he gets called up. And remember, as a two-way player, Darren, he is limited on the number of call-ups that he can get during the course of season unless that two-way gets transferred to a regular contract, which the Lakers can't do right now because guess what? They're backed up against the second tax apron. So I don't know if you guys saw Rob Pelinka at the Duke game. It's so funny because the comments are like, well, you don't have a first round pick. Why are you at the Duke game? Well, there's still second rounders you could be looking at because the Lakers do have 2 second rounders there. But yeah, if you're there to look at Flag, you're just there to look at Cooper Flag, and that was it. But yeah, there's some players I think that at that game the other night with Duke and Kentucky, I think that might be around in the second round for the Lakers to at least take a look at. Slow-mo 96, the next game is tough. Wemby and CP3 duo. Wemby has been playing better as of late. CP3 has been looking old as of late, and I'll leave it at that, Slow-mo. But after a rough start for Victor Wembanyama, he has actually had a good couple games, so it will be a decent test for the Lakers. And you know that with his size, in the middle, blocking shots, it could be a problem for the Lakers. Remember, we last year, right after the IST, we won one, but then we just really crapped the bed on the other game in that mix as far as at San Antonio, which really started the downturn, as we talked about last night in regards to the in-season tournament. Slow-mo says, as you can see, the roster has too many guards and wings. And yep, well, we talked about it again. I talked about it with Stowe Hansen yesterday. I said, this roster has very little to speak of as far as wings that can help you on both ends of the floor and guards that can actually play perimeter defense that can still shoot, and a center and size that will help AD. Yeah, this team lacks a lot of depth, quality depth, and it shows. Against the right teams, it really shows, and that's part of the problem. Today, they may be able to get away with it because of the injuries to, again, Desmond Bane and John Morant, but Memphis, didn't they win without those guys, I think, the other night by 40 plus against Portland? It is Portland, mind you, but still, they're coming in with some momentum. And Scottie Pippen Jr., he's looking to try and add some extra motivation for his game by playing against the Lakers. He talked about it in interviews, how he gets up for the Lakers because of what happened as far as his ouster there. Jay Huff, I'm assuming, would think the same thing because Jay Huff was let go by a lot of teams, Washington, Denver, the Lakers. So he has a lot of motivation there as well. So don't be surprised to see good games from both those guys. But I think the Lakers could still take it if they play a strong game today. They have to get back on the defensive end. Their transition defense is currently worst in the NBA. So they have to find ways to fix that and get a lot better getting back on defense. Darren says, I'm surprised Cam is doing well. All on defense, Darren. Yeah, absolutely. There's still the problem, the fact that he doesn't score. So I don't know how long our team right now can be able to sustain someone out there that's not really a factor on the offensive end, Darren. But defensively, he keeps his hands out there. He gets a lot of steals. He pokes a lot of balls away. He faces up as far as the one player outside of maybe Jared Vanderbilt, although we don't know how he will be, Jared Vanderbilt, when he comes back, how healthy he will be. Uh, Cam Reddish is the one guy that can play face-up defense and stay as a defender in front of some of the elite, or I don't want to say elite, but stronger athletic guards out there in the backcourt. So I get your point on that. He has done well there, but yeah, the fact that we have polls on playback.tv Lakers Fast Break on whether or not he's going to score above 10 points. And then the other day I reduced it to 6 points, tells you all you need to know about how bad he is on that end of the spectrum. So that's the problem I have with Cam, is that it's great that he plays that defense, which exactly what this team needs is perimeter defense. It's just that he just has no scoring ability, and he's not to be feared on that end, which makes it harder for LeBron, AD, and some of the shooters to find their gaps. But we'll see. Again, I credit to Cam, but I said at the beginning of the season, Cam's still out there. Cam's still on the roster. Don't be surprised if he finds his way back and on the rotation. And sure enough, he did. What's up, Xbox? Good morning to you, my friend. I know it's early for you in the morning. Glad to have you here, Mark. Mark, just to give you a heads up, if you want to go on stage, by all means, I will not be there for playback. Playback.tv's Hot Lakers Fast Break. So hopefully you and Joe will spearhead the broadcast. I will have it ready and up and running. We do have 20 VIPs, I think, that are usually there and available. So I will try to manage it best I can from a remote location here coming up a little bit. But yes, Xbox, it's 12:19. I thought it was, my God, I thought it was early for you. My bad. I'm always trying to keep track of what time it is for you there. So what's up, Jake 9? Como está, my friend? Great to have you here. Jake 9, looking forward to seeing you on playback.tv Lakers Fast Break, or at least I will from afar. I know the guys will be on stage. Yes, that's good to hear, Xbox. No worries. If you can't, you can't. No worries, you can't. But at least I'll have it up and running for you guys on playback.tv Lakers Fast Break. It's 10:20 in the morning there. Okay, so you guys are in mid-morning. You guys are already mid-morning, afternoon. All right, good to hear. Good to hear. Absolutely. Great to have all my friends all over the world joining me for the Lakers Fast Break. Yes, so I just wanted to go ahead and give you guys up. Jackson Hayes is out 1 to 2 weeks with a high ankle sprain. He's in a walking boot at this time, so that's not good news for the Lakers. Christian Koloko is expected to see more time because of it for tonight's game. And they also might go to smaller lineups, which would be my estimation, depending on what times of the game that there is. If you don't have AD in the lineup, but you are maybe like keeping it close, I suspect JJ would go to a smaller lineup rather than bring Koloko in if it's needed. Like I say, late third quarter or early fourth quarter, something like that. Doobie says it's 9:20 p.m. here and work killed me. I've had those days myself, Doobie, so I'm rooting for you, my friend, to get through the day as best you can. The rest of the evening, just relax, enjoy it with us. I'm hoping that, again, that your work appreciates you for what you do and all the effort that you put in, my friend, because we certainly do for the time that you take with us right here at the Lakers Fast Break podcast. So, yes, just wanted to go ahead and get everybody an update on what's going on with the Lakers. Remember, I'm going to set it up early before I jet on out of here as far as from the house / office. I'm going to go ahead and I'll set up and I'll turn on the playback.tv's Hot Lakers Fast Break. Again, I will ask Joe. I'll ask the guys. I already asked them out there via the email to go ahead and come on, and so there'll be somebody on stage. So I'm hoping that they'll be able to go ahead and do so. Want to give you guys what's going on right now in the NBA. Celtics are leading by 14 at nearing the end of the third, 103-89. End of the third, Bulls lead the Knicks at MSG, surprising there, although the Knicks have not really gotten off to a great start, 90-85. Cavaliers at the Sixers, they're up by 4, 7:39 left in the fourth quarter. Can they keep the unbeaten streak? We'll find out. Pelicans and Thunder at home, despite not having Hartenstein and now Holmgren, they lead the Pelicans, who are even a worse mash unit, 80-63 with 1:30 left in the third quarter. The Rockets and the Clippers, that's a tight one. 10:48 left in the third. Rockets lead 63-60, so that's a tight one. Halftime, Pistons and the Bucks. Pistons lead 60-47. Things are not looking so great for the Bucks again. Could this mean that Giannis might be heading his way on out? We'll find out. But I do want to note that Giannis did score 22 of the Bucks' 24 first quarter points tonight against the Pistons, and they're still down by 13. So that'll tell you all you need to know about the Pistons and the Bucks right there. And with 9:13 left in the third quarter, the Wizards and Spurs in a tight one, 77-75. Earlier today, the Magic beat the Pacers in a slugfest, 94-90. Remember when the Pacers used to score a lot of points? Halliburton looked like he was getting back in shape, getting back right way. He scored he had like a 30-10 game last week. Ben Mathurin was looking like he was going to be breaking out as a second-year star, and still struggling there. So interesting to see what's going on with a sports baby team, the Indiana Pacers, indeed. Xbox, no worries, man. We got to go get the win today. Absolutely. It is the Lakers and the Grizzlies. Looking forward to going ahead and getting you there on playback. Playback.tv/Lakers Fast Break. Otherwise, I will try to have it up and running on YouTube and Facebook as far as the chat and the score as well. So, yes, looking forward to a good game tonight at the Crypt. Hoping you guys will join in, facilitate the conversation. I will try to monitor it as best I can. But remember, you guys also as well that are, as far as Joe, Xbox, all you creators out there that are part of the Lakers Fast Break, you also have the ability to give a VIP if there's not someone there that normally has a VIP. So yeah, let me know if you have any problems or questions trying to do that, and I'll be glad to go ahead and take care of you on that one as well. Xbox, I'm just saying when it comes to that, it's up to you guys. You guys are going to do what you guys are going to do. I'll be watching and listening from afar, but how does it look to somebody that wants to go ahead and enjoy the experience? How does it look to new viewers and listeners? Does this bring in more people when you guys go that route? That's what when I go that route. When I say that, that's what I think. People want to come here for sports and entertainment. When you guys talk about Sopranos or stuff like that, that's really cool. By the way, The Penguin season 2, recommended. If you are into gangster stuff, if you're into mafia stuff, if you're into the mob stuff, no worries, Xbox. All good, man. It's all good. If you're into the mob and all that stuff, check out The Penguin season 1. Looking good, I'll tell you that. Just finished out. I'll have some good thoughts to say on it, I believe, on the Friday show if Melinda and I can get together. No worries. Yeah, absolutely. That is, again, that's why I was measuring against Agatha all along, and I think I'd have to give the edge to Penguin. Agatha was solid, no doubt, for an Xbox, for a Marvel Plus, Disney Plus show. Yeah, I thought it was pretty solid, but I do definitely give the edge to the Penguin. Absolutely. Jake Nine says, how to get that LB badge, bro? Is that a family membership? I think you're probably talking about the membership program, starting at $2.99. It is located right below you on, I think, in the chat. It's a part of our service, $2.99 a month, and it gets you all the ability to do emojis, badges, and then also as well, you go ahead and get all the good stuff that I send you guys well on a regular basis, including videos, articles, and more. But yes, it is $2.99 a month. We sometimes give out free memberships for a month, and so you guys can try it, but that's randomized by YouTube, so I can't guarantee, even if I gave them out, that I could give one directly to you. So, yeah, if you're interested, Jake Nine, you like the little badge next to Xbox because he is our longest tenured member, go ahead and join up today for just $2.99 a month. It's right there for you. Colin Farrell for an Emmy, yes, he was really good. But it was, I think also as well, I got to look up her name real quick before I head it out. But yes, I got to look up because she was really good. It's not just Colin Farrell. Kristen Milotti. Yes, that's Sophia Falcone. She was absolutely, she killed it. Yeah, she was really good in the show. So yeah, if you guys want a good recommendation, it is The Penguin season 1. So go ahead and check it out, deep. But it is the Lakers and Memphis. Looking forward to a good game tonight. I want to go ahead and bring it back to to that before we head on out. Yes, I will have it up and running here in the next few minutes as far as playback.tv/Lakers Fast Break. But I want to go ahead and mention that I will not be there. I will be watching from afar on playback, but we'll hopefully have still some good conversation. I will go ahead and see if Joe Sorrell can get on stage once the game starts at 7, and we'll go from there. Hopefully, Henry Hill may stop by, Xbox may stop by, Laker Nick may stop by. So always a good time right there for you at the Lakers Fast Break. So yes, definitely looking forward to a good game tonight. Again, the Lakers got some things they have to shore up. They are 6-4. And also, as well, they got to note that they are looking up at Memphis Grizzlies in the standings right now at 7-4. So definitely we'll go ahead and see what we can do about that tonight's game. Jake 9, I would be honored if you do. It is most appreciated. If you do decide to go ahead and become a member, we'll go ahead and also get you some shout outs. I still have to update this. I know. I've been saying that, but I will update this with all the correct members here coming up in the not too distant future, so we can give everybody a correct shout out as well. But it is Gerald Glassford. Thanks so much again for watching and listening. I truly try to make the membership at such a bargain price still worth your money, because I know that people's hard-working money and hard-earned money needs to be go ahead and basically given the best value for it. And so that's what I will keep trying to do for you here at the Lakers Fast Break. But cannot thank you enough for joining us. It is the Lakers and the Grizzlies. Looking forward to a good game tonight. It's 6:30 now. I will set up the simulcast on playback.tv/Lakers Fast Break, YouTube and Facebook. Looking forward to a good game tonight. Again, I will not be on stage. Hopefully we'll have Xbox. Hopefully we'll have Laker Nick. Hopefully we'll have Joe. Hopefully we'll have Henry. Maybe even more. That's up to Joe. God help us all. He'll be running the playback. And he may even be running the nightcap and postgame, but we'll see. It is, of course, Gerald Glassford. Thanks so much again for joining us. It is the Lakers and Grizzlies coming up here at 7 o'clock on playback, YouTube, and Facebook. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you soon. And go Lakers!